Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my 2023 from worst to first custom figures of the year. So there's I think there's 31 figures this year, which is quite a bit really, isn't it? So I suppose we better get started because it's quite a long one it's going to be otherwise. So where to go first? What's the worst figure of the year basically? I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I think I'm going to have to go with this guy. Bail Organa. It's because of his eyes are so like, I don't know, I've just done them wrong I think. Quite an easy custom to be honest though, other than that. I think it's on a Lando body, Lando Calrissian body. General Lando Calrissian from Return of the Jedi. So we'll get rid of this guy first because I just don't like the look of it. Alright, what's next? I think I'm going to have to go with Darth Sidious. Or Senator Palpatine, I guess he was Emily or whatever. Same reason, do you know what it is? Human faces. I find them really hard to paint and make them look right. Can't remember what body that's on. I think it's actually a Darth Sidious body actually, maybe. Anyway, that's two, that's why that one's gone. It's getting quite hard already, I don't know which one to pick next. They're all kind of like, well obviously they all look kind of at my standards, so they're all pretty much evenly good or crap or whatever you want to call it sort of thing. What can I do next? Which one? I'll tell you, let's get rid of the blurb because there's not much to it. It's just a 3D printed blurb. I'm not including the character on top because that's just a standard black series. So there's not much to it. It's just a paint job really. Once you put, like, you know, once it's printed. So we'll call it the blurb. We'll get rid of that one. I think I'll go with the bartender. Again, another human face, which like I said, I struggle with. I mean, you know, they look alright. I'm not saying they're rubbish. They're just not quite there, are they? Sort of thing. Yeah, let's get rid of him. I reckon next is going to be, I'll stretch over for this one, Amana Man. Because that's just a 3D print as well and just a paint job. I think I brought this on though, I didn't 3D print it myself. So it's only a paint job. But yeah, I quite like it and everything. I've done it more on the actual character rather. So with the 3 3/4 figure, it's more stripy. But when I looked at the actual film, he didn't look that stripy, so I went with the film version. But maybe I should have put the stripes in. Anyway, he's out. Okay, I think the next one is going to be, I think I'm going to go for this guy, Baylan Skoll. Now this one, I don't really mind his head too much. It's more the skirt bit of it I've done messed up. You see that? It's very kind of crinkly, isn't it, sort of thing. So I'll probably redo that if I ever get the chance with something, I don't know what though. So that's why he's out anyway. So that's Baylan Skoll gone. Put him to the side. And I think after that, I'm going to go straight to, what's her name again? Is it Shin Hati in it or something like that? Yeah, so the reason I'm getting rid of her, the skirt bit again isn't quite right. It needs to be more filled up. I was looking for a bit of material to put underneath it, but I couldn't find the right colour or anything close to the right colour. And also her face looks, I don't know, I just don't like it very much. Like I say, humans, they're just tricky for me to do. When it gets to the aliens, they look a lot better, I think. Anyway, let's get rid of that one. This guy here, what's his name? Is it something like... I think it's like Gerard Topol or something like that, isn't it? Or something like that. And this one, you know, it looks alright and everything, but I think this skirt, if I could have found a plastic material to go around here, you know, like the... So it'd have been like, you know, like what Mace Windu has. So let me just get this guy up, because this was the Mace Windu body. So if I could have got that, another one of those to go there, that would have made that better. No, he's not going to stand up. There you go. Yeah, so that's why the reason I'm getting rid of it, because this is not quite right. I don't like it. The soft material over this bit. I like soft material usually, but this time it should have been plastic, I think. Which I might actually fix in the future if I find it, if I ever come across a cheap Mace Windu or something like that. Anyway, he's out. I think I'm going to get rid of the two tubes, both of them at once really, because they're both the same anyway. You know, the two brothers, or two... something like egg-ling things or something, I don't know. Nothing really wrong with them other than they're not 100% accurate, I guess, so you could say that. So, his arm's loose, you've noticed that. Anyway, they're gone. Let's just bring them in a bit. Director Krennic. Again, look at those eyes, they just don't look right to me. You probably can't see them because it blurs when the cat gets too close to the camera, but I think I used a too lighter blue on his eyes maybe. And it just looks like seedy sort of thing. So I think I'll get rid of Director Krennic now for that. And it's a pretty easy job anyway. I mean, it's basically just a head, a new head and a paint job. So he's gone. Okay, I've just moved a few of the characters around a bit just to kind of so I'll get a closer look at them all sort of thing. I think the next one to go will be this guy here. Rihi, I think his name is, from Return of the Jedi. And I don't know, it's a pretty neat figure actually. Nothing really wrong with it, but something's got to go, and it's going to be him, I think. Alright, he's out. This guy, Mantu, I think his name is, from the Clone Wars. He gets killed by Count Dooku's trap in the Clone Wars. He's like a bounty hunter type guy who's on a... Dooku was testing them all or something, if I remember right. So what's he on? I think he's on a Lando body. General Lando body. The only reason a lot of them are on that body is because it's a cheap body to buy. It's like a £9 or something, $9.99, sometimes cheaper. And the head, I can't remember where I got the head and everything from. Probably Scottish Customs, I reckon, or something like that maybe, but not 100%. Anyway, he's out. Okay, and the next one to go, I think, will be this guy here, Parrot Face. What's his name? It's I think it's like Sasha Till. Sasha Till, yeah, something like that. So the body is actually a what is it? DC character. I can't remember his name. The boyfriend of Wonder Woman. Can't remember his name now. I just thought I'd use that body just to make it look a bit different. I thought it looks quite nice actually. Anyway, he's gone. He's definitely not accurate anyway. So he's out, Sasha Till. This guy here. He's on a Marvel Legend body, this one. His name is Ellis Hellrot. And yeah, he's alright really, not too bad. It is what it is, sort of thing. I mean, I can't really moan about it. Some people probably don't like the cloth scarf bit, or whatever it's supposed to be, but I always like put PVA on to make him look a bit, you know, you can give him lines and stuff in it then. Anyway, he's out. Okay, this guy, I can't remember his name. He's got a name, what you look at it and it doesn't, the way you write it isn't the way you say it, sort of thing, pronounce it, if I remember right. So he's from the comic books. And he's the master of, is it Fiend Fiddle? Fiddle? Fiend Fidder or something like that, I think his name. That's that guy there actually. And actually I think I'll take these both out together actually, because they're equally as good or bad, or whatever way you want to look at it. So he's going, can't remember his name. And so is this guy, who is the apprentice of the one I just showed you. Can't remember his name. If I can find it, I might add it in if I remember. Okay, he's gone. I'll just move a few in there. Stick that one at the back in. I think I'll get rid of the Droideka next. Nothing wrong with it, it's just a statue though really, isn't it, you know? Like I say, it's just a bit of glue, gluing it together and paint job and that's it, not much into it. And they're bringing them out soon hopefully, next year, a bit dusty though. So we'll get rid of that one. There's a zero articulation apart from the legs that's fallen off, but that's because I never glued it in, that it's not broken or nothing, so. Anyway, he's gone. I think Vader's got to go. Obviously Hasbro bought their own version out of this anyway. At the time when I made it, I think I bought the body with the legs and the arms only from eBay. Obviously got the head from, I'm not sure, well maybe CB Printers on Etsy, maybe, I think it might have been. And then about a month or two later they brought out their version. So this cost me about 22 quid to make anyway, and you could have bought it for that a month or two later. But there you go. And I haven't put a slit in his back yet, which I've been meaning to do. I was going to get a soldering iron so it burns it in, sort of thing. But I haven't got around to doing that, so I need to remind myself of that. Anyway, Vader's gone. You got a close up of that, I don't know if it blurs or not. Should have put my glasses. Anyway, he's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to go. Let's see if we can get it down to 10 quickly. Who's going next? Okay. Okay, it's the protocol droid. Okay, the protocol droid, RA7 protocol droid. RA7 protocol droid from Death Star. Anyway, he's out. I think it's going to have to be this guy here. Werewolf Man. So a lot of these characters today, what are in this year's customs I've made, are from the Cantina. Because I made a diorama of the Cantina earlier this year. And obviously I needed figures to put on it, so I had to make a load of figures for it. So this is one of them. Werewolf Man, his name is, what is it again? Laxarak, I think. Something like that. Anyway, not a bad figurine. I mean, you can't move his head. I actually used green stuff around his neck because I didn't like the look of it. I wanted to make it look more kind of to the film. So all this around here is green stuff, which I used like a little stick, like a toothpick, to kind of like bring up the kind of, make it look furry sort of thing. Anyway, he's out. Laxarak. That's 10, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 then. That's our last top 10. So who have we got in our top 10? We've got Mace Windu. I'm not going to touch him because he doesn't stand very well. Mythos Mace Windu. Star Killer. This is a Gungan Warrior. Mission Vow. Vow? Something like that. Mission Veo. Death Star Gunner. Rebel Vengar. Obviously Chewie with C-3PO on the back. That's why he's custom. Keller and Beck. And Cage Vandar. That's the top 10 of this year anyway. Okay, so that's the top 10. Here we go. In 10th place is going to be... Okay, 10th place is going to be Nadron Leeds, I think her name is. She's one of the characters in the Cantina in New Hope. Again, made her because I need some figures to go in my diorama. And this is one I came across with the head and all that, and the arms on a Princess Leia body, Hoth Princess Leia body. And yeah, she's number 10. So 9th place is going to go to, I think it's got to be Chewie and R2, I mean C-3PO. I mean it's a broken C-3PO, isn't it? With a bit of weathering. The net took forever. One of my subscribers said you should have used a hair net, which is totally right. But I decided to get little bits of cotton and try and tie them together, which was tedious and took forever. This is Chewie and C-3PO, Empire Strikes Back. That's gone now. So that's in 9th place, I think that is. Damn, it's getting really hot now. I think I'll go for... Let's bring him in a bit. Okay. 8th place. Gungan Warrior. Obviously on a Jar Jar body. Repainted. And then I've used a bit of starring for his body armour and his armour and around his eyes and all that, and the belt. And yeah, kind of came out alright. Anyway, he's gone, Gungan Warrior. That's in 8th place, I think that is. I think in 7th place is going to be Kelran Beck from the Book of Boba Fett, really, and I think he was in something else, but I never watched that. So yeah, that's on a Mace Windu body. So it's pretty easy, really, just a little bit of a paint job. Paint his hair, his face and that. Soft goods robe, which I just glued onto the sides there. Anyway, he's out. Okay, 6th place. I think it's going to be this guy. The Death Star Gunner. From A New Hope and Return of the Jedi, I guess as well, wouldn't it be? At least. It's a nice tidy little job. I can't remember who I got it off. I think it was... Oh, something Troopers on Etsy, I think it might have been. I'm not 100% sure, but so I'm not going to say. But anyway, pretty neat character. Hasbro should have made this ages ago, but anyway, what can you say about that? There's loads of figures they need to bring out, I suppose. But they are doing better than any other company, I guess you could put it that way. Anyway, he's out. Death Star Gunner's gone. And that's in 6th place, I think that is. Okay, down to the last 5. So we got the Vanguard Trooper, Mission Veo, Cage Vandar, Mace Windu, and Starkiller. And I think in 5th place it's going to be Mission Veo or Val or whatever you call her. Not sure how you pronounce her name, but from the Old Republic. And she was partners with the Wookiee we got about a year ago from obviously the Old Republic. I can't remember his name now. Zelbar, is it, or something like that? I think it's Zelbar. Anyway, she's out. Nothing wrong with her really, pretty cool character I think, but someone's got to go. And then 4th place, I think it'd be the Rebel Vanguard Trooper. Pretty cool character really. Yeah, he's next, he's out. Okay, that's it, the final 3. So we've got Mace Windu, Starkiller Stalker, oops, or Cage Vandar, and Cage Vandar. So I think in 3rd place I'm going to go Cage Vandar. I quite enjoyed doing this figure. So it's on a Princess Leia body. And the head I got from CB Printers, I remember that. And everything else is just modifications. The guns are all modified from different other guns. Actually the head, I asked CB Printers to shrink it down about 15%, I think, and he'd done that for me, and I think it fitted the body much better. So I felt like the body, it wasn't supposed to be on this body. I think it's supposed to be on the Aurra Sing body, I think, if I'm right, which is a bit larger. But anyway, he done that for me, shrunk it down 15%, and I think it came out pretty cool. 3rd place, Cage Vandar. 2nd place, I think I'm going to go Starkiller. Let me zoom back out because it's going to blur otherwise. So yeah. So this Starkiller, I think I got this from Scoundrel Stock in the USA, I think it is. So I had it imported into England, obviously. So yeah, I got this, the head, the body, the hands, the hilt from Scoundrel Stock in the USA. And then the rest of the body is, I think the legs are Luke Skywalker Jedi Training from Dagobah. So the legs and the hips, and so are the arms. And these skirty bits I've kind of made up with styrene, and that is his, yeah, and this bit here is just off Darth Maul, this kind of dress bit. So yeah, and then the lightsabers, obviously, like the 2 main ones, it's a bit quicker down there, oops, looks like it's going to break. So the 2 main lightsabers came with the kit, and then all the rest are just ones I've had lying around. You've got the dark saber there, look. Anyway, 2nd place, Starkiller Stalker. Okay, so we have a winner. Mythos Mace Windu. Old man. So I reckon he survived anyway, because what did he get his hand chopped off a bit of electricity and fallen out of a window? We all know Jedis can fall from great heights and survive. So he's one of the strongest ones, so he should survive, shouldn't he? I reckon he will. I reckon one day, knowing Disney, they're going to want to capitalise on old Samuel L. Jackson if they can afford him. So yeah, it's quite an easy build really. Obviously it's just a Mace Windu, and I modified the head. Yeah, just done some modification, put some green stuff for his goatee and his eyebrows, and more green stuff for his face. So I'll take his hood off. You can see all those scarring and all that. That was all green stuff just to bring the texture out, and then I painted it obviously red so it looked like it was scars. Came out quite nice, I think. Anyway, that's the best one of the year in my opinion. Okay, here we are. Third, second and third place. In third place, Cage Vandar. In second place, Starkiller Stalker. And in first place this year, Mythos Mace Windu. Yeah, so that's my selection of from worst to first. If you think anything different, let me know down below. Tell me what you thought of what figures or whatever your opinion is. I don't mind what it is, good or bad, let me know down below. So what I've got to do now is I'll just wrap this up. Wish you all a happy new year. Hope you enjoyed your holidays. And I'll see you next year sometime. I'm going to take a little bit of time off at the beginning to do some other stuff. So I won't be no videos for a while. For a month maybe or something like that. I haven't got nothing to do yet. No more figures to do at the moment. I've ordered a couple. I've got a few customs coming in. But they've not arrived yet. So they'll probably be here probably end of January. So I haven't got a lot to do apart from... I've got a bit of 3D printing. Maybe I'll show you that. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. Anyway guys, that's it. Happy New Year. Laters.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then. I must say you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
You are under arrest, my lord.
Anakin, I told you it would come to this. I was right. The Jedi are taking over.
The oppression of the Sith will never return. You have lost.
No. 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 You must die! He's a traitor!
He is the traitor!
I have the power to save the one you love. You must choose.
Don't listen to him, Anakin!
Don't let him kill me. I can't hold it any longer. I can't. I'm weak. Too weak. Anakin! Help me! Help me! I can't hold on any longer.
I am going to end this once and for all.
You can't. He must stand trial.
He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
I'm too weak. Oh, don't kill me, please.
It's not the Jedi way. He must live.
Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't. No!